Hey Scorpio, it's Basil Tarot. How are you? If you're here, I'm guessing not for a good reason. Somebody ghosted you. Somebody's not talking to you. You're waiting to hear from someone. It's making you crazy. We hate silence. I am so with you. I'm Scorpio rising, so I totally get it. What we're going to do is I'm going to pull 4 cards. First is going to give me an overall energy of what the situation is, maybe what caused the no contact. The second card is going to be what they're thinking about you while you're separated. And third card will be if they're going to contact you in July, or if maybe something behind the scenes is happening in July that will get them to contact you after then. And the fourth card is some advice on the situation while you're waiting. And that advice is going to come from our 2 special goddesses. We have Aphrodite, the goddess of love, and we have Bridget, the goddess of communication. So we are very lucky to have them. We send them love and blessings for this reading. My last shuffle, thank you so much for all your subscribing, your likes, your comments. You're making my channel grow and making my heart sing. It's been just really fabulous. I really appreciate it, so thank you. And for those of you who haven't, please do so. Join us. Please hit the subscribe button. Drop a question that you'd like me to read in the comments, and if this is resonating with you. All right? So let's get started. Our first question, let's see. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Scorpio, you got dissed. You got dissed in a big way. Somebody left you out in the cold. I'm guessing for a lot of you, you have no idea why. It just happened suddenly like that. Everything was okay, and then they were gone. And it's been a few days, a few weeks, a month or more. They just dropped you cold trail. And I'm getting the feeling we don't know why. So let's see if we can figure this out a little bit. I'm really sorry because there's nothing worse than that. It's painful and it's really not okay. What they're thinking about you is interesting for someone who dumped you and ran in a very horrible way. Not dumped you, but dumped the situation. You got the marriage card. It's also harmony, it's abundance, it's couple. Were you too much for them, Scorpio? Could they have just said, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I'm up for it. I'm not sure I can be in this steady, committed relationship. And instead of being responsible and talking to you about it, they just decided to check out and left you wondering what is going on. I'm feeling a lot of heartbreak coming from some of you. This was a really painful surprise that you thought things were going okay and that you were in a good couple situation and they just disappeared without a trace. They are thinking about you. I think they're thinking about how big this relationship is and whether or not they can rise to the occasion, if this is something they can have in their life, if they're the right person, if you're the right person. So I think they're, even though you're not hearing from them, I'm guessing they're really thinking about the situation. I get the feeling that they miss you, that even though they did this to you, it's because they didn't have the emotional maturity to talk to you about it. Maybe they couldn't find the words. It was just too big for them. It was you're bigger than what they can handle sometimes, is what I'm hearing. But they do think of you as a partner. Maybe deep down they want this with you, but I'm getting the feeling that they're not feeling they can rise to this situation. Will they contact you in July? We got the choice card here. I don't think they've made up their mind. I know we wanted to know if they are or they're not. I think they need to make a choice. Interesting that it's a crescent moon. This Sunday, I'm reading this on July 3rd. This Sunday, the 5th, we have a full moon in Capricorn. So maybe this moon, they're not going to make a choice. By the time we have a crescent, a new moon, which will be about 2 weeks, 10 days, 3 weeks, maybe that's when they're going to make this choice. I think they have a lot to think about. I mean, they do see you like this, but I think they feel that there's a lot they're going to have to give up to be in this relationship with you. A lot of their own freedoms, maybe, that maybe they weren't ready to give up. I think they have to make some serious choices in their life here. And then around the new moon, the next new moon that we have is when you'll probably hear from them. All right. The advice of the situation. This is something to think about. This is the Deceit card. I'm sorry, this is not a happy reading so far, but there's some deceit going on. It also is an opportunity for a quarrel. Now, looking back on this with the Choice card, Scorpio, is it possible for some of you that there's a third party in this scenario? Is that why? Is that why they disappeared? They have you, and they have maybe someone else coming in, or someone else from the past. This person is looking into the past that's causing an issue here. This might be something that might be revealed on the full moon. If there is another person, maybe this choice is yours and not theirs. Do you want to be in a third party situation? I think that's something for some of you need to think about and decide, especially if you were ever going to go this route. I'm getting a pretty strong third party here. It all seems to hover around the new moon, not the full moon. So I think you have some time to think about this. So while the silence is happening, as much as it's driving you crazy, I think it's important to find out for some of you if there's someone else in the scenario, and if there is, whether that's something you want to fight for, or whether you just want to walk away. The base of the card here is Wheel of Fortune. So this is also a karma card, and it's going to slowly start moving in July. Karma, whatever is supposed to come to you is going to come to you. And if this person is doing you wrong and being deceitful, it's going to get them too in the end. In the wind, Scorpio, take the high road and you're going to be fine. It's all good. The truth will come out. I think you need to sit with it for a week or 10 days and really think about this person. If they just disappeared on you like this, is this someone you actually want to be in a committed relationship with? All right. Good luck with this. I wish you great things. I hope it turns out just the way that you want it to. Please leave some comments. Let us know how it's going. If you'd like for me to do another reading in this situation, Scorpio, put some questions in the comments, and I'd be happy to do a separate video and read on that. Okay? I wish you good things. Good luck, Scorpio.